Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Delone Catholic High School here in the campus of Sunny Shepherd Gym at Delone Catholic High School here in the campus. Tonight we have a split doubleheader for you. The JV game, Delone JV girls will play the Susquehannock girls, and then in the varsity game, Coach Jerry Eckenrod is going for his 500th win here at the school, and they'll play Littlestown. I'm Tony Weaver along with Bill Smith. Danny Smith doing all the hard work, and Mike Knoll on the camera. Now for the JV game, I'm going to announce the Delone players. Susquehannock players, I don't have their names or numbers. We weren't given that information. We do have the Littlestown for the varsity game, so bear with me a little bit here for the JV game. Getting ready to start. Delone in white, Susquehannock in red. Running away, Morgan Hartlob takes it to Carolina Arrigo. Inside to Roberts, not there. Knobloch on the rebound. Hartlob to Keller. Knobloch. Delone moving on the perimeter. Keller to Arrigo. Back to Hartlob. Back into Roberts. She lays it up, not there. Gets a rebound. And the third time's a charm as she puts it in. Delone will start out in man-to-man. Knocked into the backcourt by Knobloch. Apologize again for not having any of the Susquehannock information, but we got a jump ball. Stay with Susquehannock. Number 45 takes a three, not there. Knobloch's going to knock it out of bounds. I believe it'll stay with Susquehannock. Keller guarding out there. Ball's in the ground. They're going to have another jump ball, and that's going to be going over to the Squirettes. 5:31 left here in the first quarter. Arrigo brings the ball up the court for the Squirettes. Over to Knobloch, to Keller. Inside to Roberts. Keller drives to the basket with the left hand, not there. She gets her own rebound, takes it back up. Ball controlled by Susquehannock. From beyond the arc, and it's good. Number 12 hits number 15, I'm sorry. 3-2 the Warriors. Keller drives to the basket, tries to get it to Roberts. Arrigo from outside, she got hers. Puts the Squirettes back up front, 4-3. Give and go, knocked out by Kat Keller. Stay with the Warriors. Defensive lap there. Number 14 got loose inside, laid it in, put the Warriors back up 5-4. Arrigo to Keller. Ball knocked away, controlled by the Warriors. Subs over to table, ready to come in for both teams. Roberts gets the rebound. Fast break to Arrigo. Roberts back to Arrigo. Keller's fouled going to the basket. It's going to be on the floor. First team foul on either team.
Yeah, it's the first foul.
Yeah. In fact, we didn't have a whistle, I don't think, in 3 other than the 2 jump balls. Roberts going out and Olivia Kell coming in for Delone. There's another tie up on the floor. This ball will go over to the Warriors. Arrigo takes it away down the court to Knobloch. Drives, gets it back to Keller from 3. Ball was tipped, no good. Partlob gets it back to Knobloch. She drives to the basket, lays it up and in.
Very good, very good.
She knew what she wanted to do with that, didn't she? Squirettes up 1. Olivia Kell on the rebound of a wild shot. Gives it off to Arrigo, and the Squires are back in business in their end of the court. Keller loses control of it to the Susquehannock girl and is taken over by the Warriors. 2:25 left here in the first quarter. And the ball's taken away by Arrigo again on a nice steal. She looks like she's going the whole way. She stops from about 10. Kell on the rebound. Gets it back out to Keller from 15 and it won't go. And the ball's going to go out of bounds to the Squirettes. Let's see who's coming in here. Ravel's coming in and number 25, Payne, comes in. Arrigo and Hartlob sit down. Kell drives to the basket, lays it up, and it won't go. She gets her own rebound on the floor now. Another tie up and it'll stay with the Squirettes. Nice move by Kell. She couldn't get the ball to go down though. Delone looking to trigger it in. Back out front to Ravel to Knobloch. Knobloch inside to Kell. She lays it up, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Kell's first shot is up and no good. She'll get another. Got a timeout by Susquehannock. When play resumes, Olivia Kell will get her second shot. .65 Squirettes, 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Varsity game against Littlestown to follow. And tomorrow night we have one game at 6 o'clock. Fairfield and Delone boys varsity will start at 6 o'clock. There is no JV contest. And Kell will get one more shot. And that's no good. Rebounded by Keller. Brings it around to Knobloch. Over to Ravel. Ravel clears, lays it up, and got her layup. Nobody picked her up on her drive, and she went the whole way to the hoop and laid it in. Shot rebounded by the Warriors. A two-pointer, not there. Rebounded by Knobloch. She pulls it away from a tie-up, and Delone's on the fast break. Down to Kell, but Kell can't control it, and out of bounds it goes with a minute left. We'll move back over to the Warriors. Squires have Payne, Kell, Keller, Knobloch, and Ravel on the floor. Give and go, thrown away, and ball go over to the Squirettes. Knobloch crosses the timeline, gives it to Ravel. Back over to Kell. Good ball movement to Knobloch. Just gets it to Payne, to Ravel. Ravel has it taken away this time. The Warriors will bring it up and set up their play. Low pass kicked out of bounds, and Squirettes will take over here with 18 seconds left, leading 8-5. Block to Keller, into Kell, and she traveled. She got too far in under the basket and couldn't make up her mind what was going to happen with the ball. The Warriors take over. Ravel steals the ball, goes to the basket, and lays it in. They didn't see her, and she came around the corner. Susquehannock on a long shot. That's going to end the first quarter with a score. Delone Squirettes 10, Susquehannock 5. Scoring summary there for the Squirettes in the first half. Caroline Arrigo with 2, Emma Ravel with 4, Knobloch with 2, Ed Roberts with 2. No team fouls for the Squirettes, and the Warriors have 2 team fouls. So, Bill, not a lot of whistles in that first quarter.
No, there weren't. There was still some aggressive play. Our girls always play tough defense and make some turnovers like Emma got right before the end. But
yeah, she snuck right down the court and took the ball and laid it in. So it's 10-5. Second half arrow shows the ball belonging to the Warriors. So they'll take it out here. Starts the second half right in front of us. Again, I'm Tony Weaver, Bill Smith with me on the call, Danny doing all the hard work with the tech, and Mike Knoll over there on the camera. The varsity game to follow versus Littlestown tonight, as Coach Jerry Eckenroe goes for his 500th career win here at Delone Catholic. And Susky will trigger it in. Footer, not there. Rebounded by Ravel to Arrigo. Ellen Knox in the game now also for the Squirettes to Payne. I'm sorry, that was Zinn. Ravel to Zinn. Harry goes past into Kell, goes over her head, and the Warriors will take over. Susquehanna moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to. There's a 3 ball by number 41, rolls out. Kell on the rebound. Pass is picked up by Ravel. And I think we're going to get 2 shots here for her. Number 41 is going to commit the foul, the team's third. And Emma Ravel will go to the line for 2 shots. Her first shot's up and rolls out. Second shot's up, and she got her second shot. Going to put the Squires up 6. Drive to the basket, lays up and in by number 41, makes it 11-7. Back to Olivia Kell. To Knox. Knox to Ravel. She tries to take it into the basket. On the floor, it's going to be a tie up here. And the ball's going to stay with Delone. Caroline Arrigo tied up. The Susquehannock girl. Subs coming in now to the game. Looks like Knobloch and Roberts are coming back in. Kell will go out and Ravel will go out. Gets it into Roberts. Backdoor cut by Ellen Knox, not there. But Susquehannock knocked it out of bounds with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. 11-7. Shauna Zinn will throw it in for the Squirettes. Knobloch has it out front, back to Arrigo, and Squires will set up out in the perimeter to Roberts. Roberts to Knox. She's going to take a 3-pointer, and she got it. A 3-pointer from Susquehannock, also good. Shooting display here.
Yeah, well, they're
leaving them open, and they're knocking them down.
I mean, first of all, you've got to show that you're not afraid to take it. But then if you can get it in, that's even more intimidating.
Roberts to Arrigo. She drives. She stops from 15. Pops it up there, not good. Knocks on the follow, but it's going to stay with the Squirettes. See it, Hartlob coming back into the game, and I think that's going to be Zinn going out. So 4 of the starters in there for the Squirettes. Arrigo gets it into Hartlob. Back to Knobloch. Arrigo in the corner. Knobloch drives, stops from 15, not there. Comes down to Knox. Gets it back to Arrigo. Into Roberts. Knocked away. Controlled by Susquehannock.
Poked out there, I think, by Knobloch.
Yeah, Knobloch had quick hands there to knock that out. Stays with Susquehannock, but it stopped the layup.
Yeah. Make them work for it.
3:43 left here. Arrigo in the rebound. Nice pass to Hartlob, but she can't control it. But I actually think Susquehannock kicked it last, so it'll stay with the Squirettes. And it looks like Keller coming back in. And Ellen Knox going out, so the starters are back in. Going to have a discussion here from the referees. And it is going to be red ball. It did go off Delone. So the referees talked it over and switched around what they were going to do. They got it right, so.
Yeah, I think they got it right.
Yeah. Back out front. There's a long three, and good by number 4, her second one. Sorry I don't have their names, 14-13. Squarettes out front. Moving it around, their starters back in the game. Catherine Keller in the game, Morgan Hartlob. Keller has it. Drives to the basket, gets it into Roberts, nice pass. But she's fouled, and she's gonna shoot 2. So Roberts will go to the line here, 4-2. Roberts' first shot is up, and she got it. Hartlob goes out, and Olivia Kale comes back into the game. Roberts will shoot one more. And that rims out. Fast break. Susquehannock running the floor. Gets it to their shooter. 15 from. Ball's knocked around, but Delone's going to corral it and take it down the court. Keller on the break. Slows it up and brings it back out front. Almost has it taken. Gives it to Laura Knobloch. Back to Keller. Keller drives. Stops. Has it taken away by Susquehannock. Nice play by Carolina Arrigo stealing that ball. It's going to stay with the Warriors, but again, that stopped the break.
Right, she wasn't able to gather it in, but it kept the easier play from happening.
Susquehannock having a little trouble getting it in now. Yeah, that was a 5 call. They did get it in right at the 5 count, but the ref already said he said 5, so the ball will go over to Delone. They're up 2 with 2:04 left here before half. Arrigo has it out front. Gets it to Kale. Kale quickly to Knobloch, who drives the baseline, lays it up too hard. And that might be the first foul on Delone. They're going to call that an Olivia Kale. Her first, team first. Delone going to throw a little bit of a press on here. Ball stolen by Knobloch to Keller. She holds it up, gets it to Arrigo. Over to Knobloch. She takes a 10-footer and hits it. Rebounded by Roberts on a missed layup. Knobloch has it again. Back out to Arrigo to Keller. Over to Arrigo. Kell in the corner. She'll bring it out to the point. Get it to Knobloch. Arrigo into Keller. She backs in, lays it up. Not there. Roberts on the rebound. And I think Olivia Kell is going to get fouled, and she's going to go to the line.
But they're getting 2 and 3.
Yeah, they're getting their rebounds. They just can't make them fall. Olivia Kell will shoot 2 for Delone. First shot's up, and she banks her home. She'll get one more.
Amarillo's coming in.
For Roberts. Delone going to go small. Kale will get one more. And she got them both. 19-13, 1 minute left. Delone puts on the press. Susquehannock looks like they're going to be able to break it, crossing the timeline. And we're going to have a timeout called here quickly by Susquehannock with 51 seconds left before half. It's a 30-second timeout. Bill, pretty exciting tonight, Coach, getting his 500th if he can beat Littlestown. That's pretty much, it's a great accomplishment in the 20 years he's been here. I mean, do the math, 500 wins in that short a time. I read the other day that he never had a team win any less than 18 in all these years.
You have to average 25, right?
Yeah,
I mean, years,
so yeah, average, and some of the teams only won 18. So I talked to him a little bit before the game. He wants no credit at all for this. You know, it's all the players that he had and everything else. So Susquehannock goes back door, but Olivia Kell knocks it away. Does a nice job defensively, and the ball goes to Keller. She's in a little bit of trouble, but gets it to Ravel, to Arrigo. Keller out front to Knobloch. Ravel drives to the hoop, gives it off to Knobloch. Nice pass to Kell. But she can't get it up, but she gets the rebound. Back into Kell. Ball's taken away over to Susquehannock. 20 seconds left. Susquehannock crosses the timeline. Ball's going to go over to Delone. I think the Susquehannock girl tried to slam it off the Delone girl, but
I think she just missed.
Arrigo has it.
It sounded like a solid impact with the floor. No foot, no shoe.
Arrigo goes up to the basket, and is she going to be fouled? I mean, I didn't see the ref raise his hand, but I think Arrigo is going to go to the line for two. That's the 6th team foul with 2 seconds left on Susquehannock. And Carolina Arrigo will shoot 2. Her first one's up and rolls out. She'll get one more. And that rolls out. 19-13 here. The score is going to be at the end of the first. Run down the scoring here for Delone. Ella Knox has 3. Carolina Arrigo has 2. Emma Ravel has 5. Laura Knobloch 4. Olivia Kell 2. And Gabriella Roberts 3. We're going to go off the air here. We'll come back with about a minute left before the halftime's over to set you up for the second half. Danny, what are you going to put up, a screensaver, or are you going to leave? We'll have a screen saver up telling you what we're doing here. We'll be back after that for the second half of the JV game and then the varsity game to follow.
When I think of Delone, I think of tradition, I think of pride, I think of community, I think of family.
The community at Delone, it's small, but it's a tight-knit community.
Parents have a lot of options. There are a lot of places where students can get an education in this area, but I think the one thing that truly stands out to me about Delone Catholic is the commitment of the faculty. The teachers here will do everything for the students.
It's not just enough for a student to leave here with a diploma. It has to be more than that.
I enjoy coming to a school that allows me to live my faith freely.
People ask us all the time, you pay taxes, why do you send your children there? It's not better than our school district. You know, the school district we're in is really great. I just say it's different. It's spirituality, it's structure, it's discipline, it's accountability.
It's more than just a school. Everyone cares about the well-being of others.
We have the leaders of tomorrow among us.
Whatever they decide to do, this place can and will prepare them for it.
I love Delone Catholic.
I loved my time at Delone, and I just really wanted my kids to have that as well.
I really feel like there's a place for everyone at Delone Catholic.
And welcome back to Sonny Shepherd Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School in McSherrystown, Pennsylvania. We're going to bring you the second half of the game between the Delone JV girls and the Susquehannock JVs. Delone's up 19-13 right now. Hope you enjoyed the commercial for Delone Catholic. We will run that again probably 2 or 3 times tonight. And Bill, like I said, there was only 7 fouls total in the first half, and 6 for Susquehannock and 1 for Delone. And from what we've seen in boys and girls here, that's got to be a record low. Usually both teams are in the 1-1 before the end of the first quarter in either boys or girls games. Like we said, the varsity game to follow against Littlestown. And Coach Jerry Eckenrode will go in for his 500th win tonight with the Delone varsity. He's 4 state titles, also ranked number 2 in 4A girls in the state right now. A little different thing in the state this year. They only take 1 team from the district. Like, you have to win your districts to go to states this year. The states are not expanded where they'll take 2 or 3 teams. They're only taking 1. The arrow favors the Warriors, and that's what's going to happen here to start the second half. Susquehannock will take over. They're down 6, and here we go. Delone in there man-to-man. 3 shot for not there.
I think that was tipped.
Yeah, it looked. I actually thought there was a foul. Knobloch gets it in the corner, gets it back out to Keller. Keller drives, stops, gets it to Arrigo. Back to Knobloch. She's going to clear lane to the basket, lays it up and in. And she's fouled. I'll see if it's going to be a good goal and a foul shot for Knobloch coming up. First team foul. Knobloch will try to complete the 3-point play. Rolls out. Susquehannock on the rebound. That was number 24's second foul. We know number 4 can shoot the 3s, so somebody better be on her. Drive to the basket by Susquehannock, up and in. Roberts has it out front to Keller. Back to Knobloch. Nice pass into Keller. She lays it up and it bounces out. Will not fall, and Susquehannock takes over. Pass inside, taken away. Ooh, it's going to stay with Susquehannock. I thought they might have touched it last, but ref saw it a little differently, and it'll stay under the Warrior basket. Warriors get it back. Nice block by Roberts, out of bounds, going to stay with the Warriors. Susquehannock down 5. Ball knocked away by Delone, but the Warriors get it back. Another 3 by number 4, not there. Arrigo on the rebound. Keller has it out front, back to Knobloch. Over to Hartlob. Nice pass inside to Keller. She stops. Not there. Arrigo rolls out, and Susquehannock controls. A 3 shot, and she got it. Number 15 hits a 3 to pull them within 3 at 21-18. Roberts to Hartlob. Harry gets it out front, back to Roberts. To Keller. Keller drives, tries to lay it up, but she's got it knocked away again. Another 3-shot, little short. Rebounded by Susquehannock with about a 10-footer. A runner, and it's good. It draws the Warriors within one with 3:50 left here in the third quarter. Delone moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to get a shot here. There you go to Keller. Keller's going to take a 3. Not there. Rebounded by Susquehannock, and they're in the break. Pass to number 4. Oh. And she walked. It looked like she lost her footing or slipped a little. Hope she's okay. It looked like like her ankle twisted just a little. But she's up and she'll stay in the game. I think Olivia Kell came in for Delone for Hartlob, it looks like. And Knobloch will bring the ball up for the Squirettes. Ravel's in the game also. She drives to the basket, lays it up, not there. Roberts on the rebound, not there. She gets another one. And she's fouled. She's going to shoot 2. So Roberts will get 2 here. First one's up and rolls out. We got a girl coming in for the shooter. Roberts will shoot 1 more. And that one rolls out. Back over to Kell. She can't make it go. She lays it back up and gets that one. Olivia Kell with determination puts the ball in the hoop. Delone up 3, stolen away by Keller. She gets it to Knobloch, who brings it up the court. Had Kell open there for a minute, but didn't see her. Roberts out front. Pass into Keller, and she puts it up and in. .210 left here in the third quarter. Shot don't go. Ravel on the rebound. She's off and running. Nice pass to Kell. Kell has it tied up, but it goes to Keller. She gets it to Knobloch. She's going to take a 3. Not there. Nice job by Kell to get the rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds. Good hustle by Olivia Kell that time. Keep the ball alive. Looks like Caroline Payne's coming into the game. Under 2 minutes, 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Knobloch with good defense out front. Nice move to the basket by number 45, and she puts it in. 25-22, Delone up 3. Val lays it up, not there, rolls out. But it's saved by Ravel, knocked around back to Payne. Keller takes it in, lays it up, and it's going to go. Kathleen Keller with her 4th point of the night. No foul, and Knobloch brings it back up the court. She stops and brings it out front, sets things up. Kat Keller. Kell drives the basket, lays it up. No call. Ball goes out of bounds and is going to stay with the Squirettes, I think. No, it's going to go over to the Warriors. Carolina Arrigo comes into the game. Let's see who else came in here. Ella Knox comes into the game. Susquehannock takes over with 22 seconds left. Nice pass, lays it up, and too hard. Ball on the ground. Knox has it with 11 seconds. Over to Arrigo, under 10. Ovell drives, lays it up, and it doesn't go. She gets the rebound, and the ball's on the floor, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 27-22, the Squirettes. That quarter, Knobloch had 2 for a total of 6. Olivia Kell had 2 for a total of 4, and Kathleen Keller had 4 for a total of 4. So it's 27-22. Then we'll start the last quarter with the varsity game to follow here. We'll come back on before the varsity game with about maybe 6 minutes left before the game. We'll show you some commercial and stuff, and come back on with about 6 to set up the varsity game. We do have the players for Littlestown. I do have their roster. And Delone's going to take it out front here with Knobloch throwing it into Arrigo. Got a walk on Delone. Caroline Payne walked, and ball goes back over to Susquehannock. They're down 5. Delone puts a little press on the ball, gets knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Warriors, it looks like.
No, I think they
they're going to give it to Delone. Ball must have hit the Warriors' hand before it went out there. Arrigo has it out front. She'll set it up. 1-4 offense for Delone. Payne has it, but she has it taken away. The Warriors get it and bring it up the court. A 3 ball. That's not going to be there. Ball saved, but to Delone. Knobloch brings it up. To Arrigo. Back to Knobloch. She takes an 18-footer. Not there. Rolls out. Another 3 ball for Susquehannock. Not there. Payne on the rebound. Minute 15 gone here in the fourth quarter. No score yet in the fourth quarter. Knobloch to Arrigo. Back to Knobloch. To Zinn. She has it taken away. Fast break for Susquehannock. Lays it up too hard. Zinn on the rebound, and she gets it right out to Arrigo, and here come the Squires down the court. Knobloch to Ella Knox. Short. Knobloch rebounds, takes a 10-footer. That's no good. The ball goes out of bounds over to the Warriors. Exactly 5 minutes left here in the game. No scoring here in the fourth quarter yet. Susquehannock brings it in. A 3 shot, not there. Arigo on the break, see if she goes the whole way. She's going to try. She gets the ball blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Squirettes.
That reminds me, only 2 fouls this whole half so far.
Yeah,
It's-
and none for Delone. Only has 1 for the game. Into Arigo. Gets it into Knobloch. Zinn to Payne. Ball's knocked around and Susquehannock takes it away. No foul. Susquehannock gets the rebound and lays it back in. Probably better if foul wasn't called. They were right there for the rebound and laid the ball right back up. Delone up 3. 4:20 left in the game. Arigo has it blocked, gets it back, shoots it up again, a little short. Ball's out of bounds. Let's see what the ref decides, who they're giving it to. I think it's going to stay with Delone. Keller comes back in the game, so does Roberts. And I think Delone has a 30-second timeout with 4 minutes left. So this is anybody's game yet, Bill. Varsity game to follow. Varsity game will be Delone against Littlestown.
Yeah, and with scoring at a premium here.
Yeah, 51 points total. And only, let's see, we had 7 fouls, nine fouls called in the whole game. And only 1 on Delone. Delone will bring it in under their own basket. Keller, Roberts on the court, Knobloch, Arigo. And I think that's Payne. Ball comes into Payne, out of bounds. Knocked out by Susquehannock. Be White on the sideline there. Keller will trigger it in for Delone. She gets it to Knobloch in the corner, into Roberts. She lays it up, in, and she's fouled. Give Roberts 2, that's 5 for the game. And she'll try to make an old-fashioned three-point play here. Third team foul on Susquehannock. Roberts to shoot 1, and she got it. Susquehannock has a girl down the court wide open, but girl didn't see her. 45 to the basket, lays it up. She's fouled, and it drops. And let's see who that foul's on. Knobloch, I believe. That's her first, team's first. And they're going to shoot 1 to make it their three-point play. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Delone. Keller to Arigo, and here come the Squirettes over the timeline. Back to Roberts, to Knobloch. She drives, lays it up. Not there, it won't go. Susquehannock rebounds, and here they come down the court, but the ball's knocked away, but it's going to stay with Susquehannock. Subs coming into the game. Number 43 for 24 for Susquehannock, and Olivia Kale is going to come into the game, but not before a timeout by Susquehannock. They're down 4 with 3:27 left here in the game. reset here. It's 30-26, 3:27 left. Susquehannock has the arrow. They also have the ball. Full timeout taken. I'm not sure how many timeouts each team has left. Second horn, nobody's still out here on the floor. Here comes Susquehannock. It's their ball. They also have the arrow in case of a tie-up. Not a lot of height on Susquehannock, but most of these kids can shoot. If they're left open, Delone plays that right up tight defense. Ooh, there's a mess in the court there, but Susquehannock takes it back. Taken away by Arrigo and a nice steal. She has Kell out in front. Kell gets it, lays it up. Oh, it's too strong. Keller gets the rebound, ball's on the floor. Back to Knobloch, over to tries to get it to Kell. She has it now. Back to Knobloch. We got an offensive foul on somebody out there. I think they're going to call it on Olivia Kell. That's her second, team second. And maybe she swung her arms. I don't know what happened there in the rebound, but she was called for the offensive foul. Press put on by Delone. Dribble pass, a girl all alone for Susquehannock, lays it up and she got it. 30-28 now. And timeout, Delone. 2:53 left, and this last 2:53 might take as long as the whole first 3 quarters of the game took. 30-28. Delone only has 3 points in this quarter. That arrow being with, for a tie-up being with Susquehannock might come into play here.
Well, we haven't had one for a while. But
no, that's what I mean. It kept early on we had a bunch, but we haven't had any for a while. But Susquehannock, Delone will take over after a made basket by Susquehannock. Susquehannock's not going to press. They're going to pick up at half court. 2:53 left, and the ball comes into Arrigo, and here comes the Squires as she crosses the timeline. Roberts with the ball's taken away. Lays it up, and the ball game's tied. 30-30 as the ball was taken from Roberts and taken down the court and put in. Kell out front to Knobloch. Knobloch to Keller. Kell gets it back. They're going to call a jump ball. Well, I'm glad it happened now.
Could have been a walk. Well,
yeah.
At that moment.
Yeah, it could have been a walk, but let's get that jump ball out of the way. 30-30, 2:24 left. Now Delone's going to have the arrow after Susquehannock brings it in here. .215 left. Ball game tied. Ball taken away by Norlock. She gives it to Arrigo, goes to the basket, lays it up, and she got it, and she's fouled. Knobloch and the still gave it to Arrigo on a break. Arrigo to get one more. Her shot's up, and she got it. Old-fashioned three-point play puts the Squirettes up 3. 2 minutes left here in the game. Susquehannock looking in the perimeter to trying to get a 3 up. Good defense by the Squarettes. Good defense by the Squarettes. Olivia Kell all over number 4 there. Minute 25. Could have been a double dribble. A 3-banger by number 4, not there. Ball's going to go out of bounds to the Squarettes. 1:15 left. 33-30. Hated to see number 4 take that one. She nailed 2 already. A little bit of a press going to be put on now by Susquehannock with 1:15 left. They're down 3. Ball comes over to Knobloch. Back over to Keller. Keller into Roberts. Roberts lays it up and got it. Good ball movement that time. Delone up 5 under a minute. Into the corner. 41 drives, lays it up. She's fouled and the ball's going to go. See who they call that foul on, but it's going to be a chance for a 3-point play here. Make it 35-32 with 39 seconds.
That was a powerful move.
They called Carolina Arrigo for that. Her first, team's third. Shots up, not there. Rebounded by Knobloch. Knobloch over to Arrigo. Ooh.
I think they were trying to foul over here, too.
Well, that's only their 5th foul. They got another one to give yet.
But I think they were trying to foul Knobloch, and when it didn't happen, it wasn't called. They were not leaving anything up for debate on the foul they took on Carolina.
Somebody called a timeout, I believe. Delone up 3, 34 seconds left. So they're looks like their strategy is going to be to foul, but they're going to have to foul twice to put Delone on the line. Remember, Varsity game to foul 15 minutes after the JV game. Delone Catholic and Littlestown. Thunderbolts are here in town to take on the undefeated Squarettes.
One programming note to make: the game from Tuesday that was postponed is going to be
Catholic.
That's going to be February 10th.
A Wednesday night.
Yep.
Are we going to be able to do that one?
I won't. Yeah, I have a borough meeting.
Delone will trigger it in.
I'm pretty sure we'll try to have that on because it's York Catholic.
Ball stolen nicely by Bermudian. Stolen back by Delone. Olivia Kell's fouled at half court with 26 seconds left. That's the 6th team foul, so they'll have to foul one more time. They got what they wanted there, still, but then gave it right back. Keller to inbounds. Inside to Roberts. Knobloch is.
Oh, no, she wasn't fouled.
Wow, they just gave the ball to Susquehannock there. No foul. 22 seconds left. And Susquehannock can tie this game with a 3. We're at 20 seconds right now. And 50. Oh, I thought she was going to take the 3 there. She is going to take the 3. Not there. Knobloch on the rebound. Gets it to Carolina Arrigo, and that's going to be the end of the game. Delone's going to hang on here, 35-32. That's going to be the final score here. We'll be back in a little bit with the varsity game where Delone Catholic will play Littlestown, and Jerry Eckenrode, Coach Eckenrode, will go for his 500th win here at Delone. So, Bill, that was, like you said, not a lot of fouls and a pretty quick game. So we'll be back here, what do you think, 10, 15 minutes, something like that, after they start the clock running?
Yeah, probably 10 minutes
Danny will
from
take
now.
over here and do the tech work. We'll be back with about 6 minutes left before the game starts to set up the varsity game for you. Welcome back to Sonny Shepherd Gym here at the campus of Delone Catholic High School in McSherrystown. Delone JV girls won the first game 35-32 over Susquehannock. We're getting ready for the varsity game between the Littlestown Thunderbolts and the Delone Catholic Squirettes, coached by Jerry Eckenrode, who's going for his 500th win at the school here tonight. Delone having a pretty successful season. They're undefeated. They're first in points in District 3 and 4A, and also ranked in the state in 4A girls. And they'll try to add to that tonight by defeating, it looked like a pretty depleted Littlestown squad here. There's only 6 girls out there warming up. The varsity roster that we got had 8 girls on it, but it looks like only 6 are dressed this evening. And I got their names and numbers, so we'll be doing a better job, hopefully, than we did in the JV contest with telling you who has the ball. I talked to Coach before the game, and he wants no credit for, you know, he knows the wealth of talent he's had here at Delone over the years, and he gives all the credit to any wins and any accolades that he gets to the girls that played for him. And I understand all the coaches have to do that, but he had something to do with it too.
Oh, I know, and I understand for him, you know, it goes down to the grade schools and the teams. You know, these kids grow up from like 3rd grade playing each other in the grade schools and coming up, and then here they take everybody and coalesce them into a team.
Yeah, and the amazing thing about this team that he has on the court this year, they're not a senior on the team.
Right.
There's 7 juniors, 8 juniors, and he starts 5 juniors. We can give you the starters. It'll be Abigail Vincent, Abigail Jacoby, Gianna Hodnott, McKenna Mummert, and Maggie Hughes will probably start. But he told me tonight he wants to use, just like he did against New Oxford on Saturday night, the entire bench. He doesn't like running up the score against anybody, but he has to, you know, the girls have to play. They can't, it's a game, and they have, you know, you have to go out and run your offense and run your defense, and you got to keep those bigger games coming down the road. We don't want to slight Littlestown. You know, they're going to come out here and put their best effort on the court.
And you have to be conditioned. I mean, you have to have your players used to playing 20 and 25 and sometimes 30 minutes.
Right, and if they're only getting 15, 16 minutes a night, and all of a sudden you go into the districts where you need that,
right,
where you need 25, 30 minutes. Although, you know, that's a double-edged sword too, because a lot of these girls coming off the bench are getting a lot of time too. Once again, I'm Tony Weaver. Bill Smith with me on the call. Danny Smith doing all the work with the tech work, and Mike Knoll on the camera. One of these days we'll get Mike Knoll mic'd up here and let him give his thoughts too. Right now he has enough gadgets there in the camera to keep him happy, so. What we'll do here when they go to the starters, we'll give you the starters, then we'll remain quiet for the national anthem, and then we'll come back in the air to bring you this contest, the YAIA Division III contest between the Squirettes and the Thunderbolts.
And we were saying about the girls here, you know, you wanting the starters to be able to have endurance, but you also want to have people being able to come off the bench.
Yeah.
This is kind of like it was, I think it was 2 years ago, when the second team probably would have been top 10 or 20 in the state.
Yeah, the only girl they lost off, Brooke Lawyer from last year, is up at Lock Haven now. She played last year. She was the 3-point star, the 1,000-point scorer, you know, do everything guard that they had. And McKenna Mummert has just stepped in and started in that spot. She's not the shooter that Brooke was, but she's every bit the hustler. And, you know, all these girls hustle so much. Looks like Scott Dutter or Tony Carrat, and I'm not sure who the other ref is out there. And we'll get the starters here.
Welcome to Sonny Shepherd Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's interscholastic matchup between the visiting Lady Bolts of Littlestown High School and the homestanding Squirettes of Delone Catholic. Delone Catholic is emphasizing good sportsmanship from its coaches, players, and fans. This contest is being played for the benefit of the student athletes of these schools. No handheld signs, indoor banners, or noisemakers are permitted. All spectators are asked to remain seated during play and to wait for a stoppage in play and to exit the gymnasium. Any spectator by their actions or behavior interfering with this contest will be removed from the gymnasium. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. So let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Bolts of Littlestown, coached by Kelsey Watts and assistant coach Kevin McNeil. She's a junior, number 10, Kelly Stahl. She's a sophomore, number 13, Sally Portillo. She's a senior, number 21, Michaela Myers-Sword. She's a senior, number 25, Wendy Snyder. And she's a junior, number 34, Kyla Green. Now for the homestanding Squirettes at Delone Catholic, coached by Jerry Eppenberg, assistant coach Pat Smith, and Jill Novak.
So Stahl, Portillo, Maris Lord, Snyder, and Green starting for Littlestown.
She's a 5'8" junior guard, number 10, Abigail Vincent.
Vincent, number 10, Jacoby, number 11.
She's a 5'8" junior guard, number 33,
McKenna
McKenna Muller.
Momert.
She's a 6' junior forward, number 34,
Maggie Hughes, and of course Gianna Hodnott will be the starters here for the Squirettes.
number 12, Gianna Hodgman. The officials for tonight's game, Scott Dutter, Christopher Boyer, and Ricky Tana.
And we'll pause for the national anthem.
Please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America with the flag for national anthem.
Almost started to talk there without my headset.
Get those basketballs off.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's gonna.
Here comes the assistant coach to get those basketballs off the court, and we'll get ready to start here. Stahl, Portillo, Maris Sword, Snyder, and Green, the starters, and there are only 6 dressed for Littlestown tonight. I got 8 names here, but there's only 6 girls over there. Their head coach is Kelsey Watts. Kevin McNeil is the assistant. Of course, Coach Eckenrode going for his 500th win this evening. Number 13, Portillo, will jump against Maggie Hughes. And we're ready to go. Ball goes to McKenna Mummert. She drives to the basket, lays it up and in. Delone puts a little bit of a press on here. Jacoby guarding, doubled. Ref said the ball stayed in bounds. Vincent on the run, drives, lays it up, not there. Hodnott picks it up, tries to get it in,
There
lays
we
it
go
up
with
and in on her second attempt. Jacoby guarding Staub. Steele. Given to Hughes. Hughes drives to the basket, lays it up, bounces around, not there. Hodnott cleans it up, puts it in. McKenna Moment knocks it away, but it's controlled by Littlestown, number 13, Portillo. Out of bounds, going to stay with the Thunderbolts. 6-0 Squarettes. Minute into the game. Ball's picked off by Hughes. Hughes drives to the basket, lays it up and in. Hodnott
We've seen this pressure just
ties it up. Yeah, real good teams have trouble with this pressure. And I don't know how long Coach Eckenrode will keep it on. Welcome into Portillo. She's having a little trouble. There's a double. Littlestown breaks it finally. Comes into the forecourt. There's a 3-shot. Not there. Rebounded nicely and laid in by, let me get a number here, number 21. That's Mara's Sword. Littlestown will play a 2-3 zone. Kobe. McKenna Mummert has it in the lane. She drives, lays it up, and it rolls out. Ball's going to go over to Littlestown. McKenna Mummert almost had a steal, but she stepped out of bounds. Number 34, Green, will throw it in for Littlestown. Staub has it. She brings it up the court. She loses it, though. Hodnott drives to the basket, lays it up, and it falls in. 6 points for Hodnott. Mara's Sword has the ball. She stepped out of bounds, and it's going to go over to Delone Catholic. Hodnott will throw it in. Gets it into Hughes. Vincent to Hodnott. Hodnott takes a 3 and got it. Ball's picked off on a long pass by Mummert. She stops from 10. It's not there, but it's rebounded nicely and laid back in by number 11, Jacoby. Timeout, Littlestown. 30-second timeout, Delone 15, Littlestown 2. Jacoby with 2, Hodnott has 9, Mummert with 2, and Hughes with 2. This has the makings of a long night for the Thunderbolts if they can't solve that press. Like I said, I don't know how long Coach will leave that on. His plan is to play the starters here at least the first quarter, and I think he's going to go with the 6 bench. We can't really call them bench girls. They're probably second in the league. But they're going to get a lot of time tonight, as they did in the New Oxford game the other night. Shelley into the game for Haley Shelley into the game for Littlestown. Staub doubled at the point. Ball's knocked away. Littlestown gets it back, but it's going to be back court. And Delone's going to take over. Jacoby will throw it into Vincent, and here we go. But not. Delone playing with it out front. Ball knocked away by number 34, Green. Will stay with Delone. Vincent will throw it in. Into Hughes. Nice pass, nice ball movement, but left hand Hodnott can't make it go. Littlestown on the road. Ball taken away by McKenna Mulmert. Nice pass down the court to Jacoby. She lays it up and in. Delone did drop off their full court press. Staub has the ball for Littlestown. Cross court pass, very tough against Delone to make a cross court pass. Yeah, you can't do that against Delone. Not to Vincent. Jacoby in a moment. Over to Hodnott. She's going to take another three, and she's got another one. (20-2), the Squirettes. Staub bringing it up the court. Pass into the corner. Delone's going to get a foul here, sending somebody to the line for two. See who they called that on. They called it on Abigail Vincent, her first. Green will shoot two. Her first shot's up and not there. Sub coming in for the shooter will be Michaela Maris-Sword. Second shot's up. Rolls out. Delone rebounds. Hughes brings it over the timeline. Gives it up to Vincent. Jacoby. McKenna Mulmert drives the lane. Lays it up. Not there. Nice block that time by Littlestown. Ball's taken away by Hodnott. She has it out front. She's going to shoot another three. Not there. And Staub gets it for Littlestown and brings it up the court. 2:55 left here in the first quarter. Littlestown having trouble moving the ball against this tough man-to-man defense. Shot from underneath, not there. Jump ball, it's going to be Littlestown. Oh no, wait a minute, they're going to call a foul on Littlestown. Number 10, Staub, gets her first foul, first team foul. Actually, they have her up there for two. But they only have one team foul. How can she have two?
How can that be her second?
Pass in a moment. Hodnott stops from 15. Little strong. Littlestown starts up the court. Staub has it out front. They change that to one on Staub now. Ball taken away.
Defense puts you in a position where you're in trouble if you dribble, you're in trouble if you pass.
McKenna
You're in
Mulmert,
big trouble if you just stand there with it.
McKenna Mulmert just takes it and goes coast to coast, 22-2. 1:45. Delone doubles at the point of attack there. Ball taken away by Hughes. She stops from about 10 and lays it in. So Vincent's the only starter that does not have points. Inside, the ball taken away by Delone. Hodnott drives to the basket, lays it up with her left hand and in. Beautiful shot that time. 14 points for Hodnott. Ball knocked out of bounds by Delone. Stay with Littlestown. 57 seconds left, 26-2. Five count on Littlestown. They couldn't get the ball in bounds. Delone will take over. And Jacoby will throw it in to Vincent, and here we go. Littlestown still in their 2-3 zone. Pass into Mulmert. She puts it on the ground, lays it up and in. To a nice shot, but it's not there. It won't go. Delone rebounds and uses out in front of everybody. Goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Ten seconds left here in the first quarter. The Squires 30, Littlestown 2. Ball's taken away by Hodnott. She fires one up at the buzzer. Not there. That's going to be the end of the first quarter with a score Delone 30, Littlestown 2. I'm sure we're going to see massive subs here. Abigail Jacoby with 4, Gianna Hodnott with 14, McKenna Mulmert with 6, Maggie Hughes with 6 for a total of 30. And now I'll have to get used to a whole different set of numbers here. So the only starter that didn't score was Abigail Vincent, but she had a few assists there. Let's see, coming into the game, number 40, Caitlin Schwartz. Number 4, Marissa Miller. Number 43, Emily McCann. Number 20, Brielle Ballman. Is that how you say her? Ballman, but I don't want to mispronounce her name here.
I think it's Ballman.
Ballman. And number 24, Meredith Wilson. And that would leave Ella Hughes is the only one that hasn't got into the game yet. And I'm sure she'll be making an appearance here shortly. So the second quarter starts. Delone has the ball. Their arrow. The ball comes into McCann, to Miller. Schwartz. Nice ball movement, put Delone out front. Brielle Bachman has it. Ball in the goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Caitlin with a nice move there. Staub has the ball out front for Littlestown. Nice pass down deep. Ball's knocked away. It's going to stay with the Bolts. Shot that time by Green was knocked away by Delone. .15-footer rolls out, rebounded by Brielle Bachman. To Emily McCann, to Miller. Delone moving the ball around the perimeter. Back out to Brielle Bachman, a long three. Got it. Staub bringing the ball over the timeline for Littlestown. Back out front to Patello. Ball was kicked by Delone, going to stay with Littlestown. Haley Shaley coming back into the game, and Patillo going out. Littlestown to bring it in. Ball rolls out, will just not fall for Littlestown. Number 34, Green, with a shot there. Taylor loses it. Marissa Miller going to take a three. That's long. Nice hustle by McCann. She gets the ball back for the Squirettes. Nice pass inside. Good ball movement by Delone. Brielle's going to take another three. High off the rim. And the ball's going to go over to Littlestown. And here comes LAU's, and let's see, Brielle's going to go out. So 22 LAU's enters the game for the first time. So all the players for Delone have now been in the game. Littlestown throws it into the backcourt. That's going to be a violation. And Delone's going to take over on the side. McCann will trigger it in for the Squirettes. Miller just, ball's knocked out. They're going to keep it with Delone though. And Miller will bring it in for the Squirettes. Schwartz, McCann. Miller sets up for a three. Little long. Rebounded nicely. Given to LAU's. Not there. Ball's going to go over to Littlestown as it was knocked out of bounds by number 40, Caitlin Schwartz. Maris Sword goes out, and Patillo comes back in, and Staub will bring it up for Littlestown. Pass inside, intercepted by Meredith. Meredith Wilson intercepts it, gives it to Miller. McCann, LAU's into Schwartz, lays it up, and it won't go. Ball bounced around. It's going to be taken by Littlestown. So a couple layups didn't fall here for Delone. One foul on either team. Patillo tries to put it up, but she's short. Hughes has it. Miller in the corner, back to Hughes. McCann out front. Sets things up, puts people where they're supposed to be. Back to McCann. Miller. Back to McCann. Things have slowed a little bit. Hughes, nice entry pass, but it's taken away by Littlestown.
That was a good steal.
Ball taken back away by Delone. Delone has a girl, Schwartz. Nice body control and lays it in. I thought she was going past there,
Yeah,
but she got herself stopped, hit the brakes, and laid it in. Timeout, Littlestown, 37-2. Delone with 4 minutes exactly left here before half.
I was afraid she was going to get stuck under the basket, but she controlled herself, got to where she could get around the corner.
So let's see who comes on the court for Delone. Miller, LAU's. Brielle Bachman back in the court. Let's see, Caitlin Schwartz. Is that Meredith Wilson still out there?
Yes.
And Meredith Wilson on the court for Delone. I don't know what you're supposed to say to Littlestown if you're the head coach there. I mean, playing shorthanded with only 6 girls and trying to rotate them in and keep them somewhat sharp with the pressure Delone. Even if Delone don't put the full court pressure on, the half court pressure is really something. Green brings the ball up this time. Shot blocked. Ball off a foot there, and they're going to give it to Delone. That was a tough call for the ref because I couldn't even see who that went off of. LU's will bring it into Miller, and Miller, I guess, will go to the point guard position now. Hughes to Wilson. Moving around the perimeter. Nice inside to Wilson. She has her shot blocked. Littlestown takes over with 3:20 left. Staub back in the game, is back at point guard now. And there's going to be a foul on number 20. Brielle Bachman, her first, team's second, and the Staub will go to the line to shoot 2 for Littlestown. First shot's up and bounces around and out. She'll get one more. Shots up, and she got that one. 37-3. Miller brings it up over the timeline for Delone. To Hughes, to Wilson, back to Hughes. And to Wilson. Drive to the basket, but Bachman knocked away. Nice defensive play by Portillo that time. Into the corner. Ball taken away by Delone. .205 left in the first half. Using a long three, rolls around, bounces around, and comes out. Ball's given over to Staub, and she'll bring it up the court for Littlestown. Ball on the floor. Portillo takes a shot. She's fouled. She'll get to shoot 2. See who they call that on. It's like Wilson got the foul. That's who the foul's on. Her first, team third. First shot's up and good. Portillo, and let's see, McCann back in the game, and Marissa Miller comes out. Delone up 33. One more shot here for Portillo. Second shot's up and bounces out. Rebounded by Delone. McCann has it. Throws it ahead to Bachman, but she loses it, and she double dribbles. Ball will go back over to Littlestown. Stahl brings it up for the Thunderbolts. Drives to the basket, lays it up, blocked by Bachman, and she brings it up the court for Delone. Gets it to McCann. McCann from 3. Not there. Ball knocked around. Schwartz gets it, lays it up, but she's going to go to the line. She'll shoot 2. That's going to be the second team foul in Littlestown. And Caitlin Schwartz will shoot 2. First one's up and a little strong. She'll get 1 more. Foul was on Portillo, her first, team's second. Schwartz for her second shot. And that one's short, but she gets the rebound, drives to the basket. It's going to stay with Delone as the ball was blocked. So Delone will have it under their own hoop. McCann will bring it in for Delone. Ball comes the whole way out to Hughes. Rockman for 3, nothing there, and missed everything. Littlestown gets it under a minute in the first half. Littlestown settles in here. Throws it away. Let's see if it was tipped. It wasn't. It'll go to Delone. McCann brings it up over the timeline for the Squires. To Hughes, back to McCann, inside. Hughes to McCann. Good ball movement. Going to call double dribble. Hughes made the layup, but got better, had the double dribble before the basket. So with 23 seconds left here before half, Littlestown will bring it up the court. Stahl will cross the timeline with the ball.
Let's go defense. Come on, defense.
Under 10, Littlestown moving the ball around, trying to get a shot, double team. And that's the end of the first half of the score. Delone Catholic 37, Littlestown 4. 7-2 second quarter there. Vincent with 4, Gianna Hanat 14, Brielle Bachman with 3, McKenna Momert with 6, Maggie Hughes with 6, and Caitlin Schwartz with 4. That's the scores for Delone. So we'll be back with about 2 minutes left before the next half starts. Score at half, 37-4.
Welcome to Delone Catholic High School. We are so excited to take you on a virtual tour of our school. I'm Jennifer Hart, Director of Enrollment and Outreach. I work with prospective students and their families to help them learn more about Delone. We have a lot of things that we are proud of here at Delone Catholic. Academics, spiritual life, athletics, clubs and activities, and lots of school spirit. We're going to let our students show you the way. Enjoy your tour.
This is our band room and where I take instrumental music. We also offer music theory and vocal music. Our band room opens into the old gym. This is where our band and chorus perform and where we have our school musicals. Last year we did Beauty and the Beast and it got rave reviews.
Religious studies are required in all 4 years of high school and include classes in Foundations of Faith, Sacred Scriptures, Catholic Moral Teaching, and the Church and Christian Vocations. There is also an elective Mariology class, which focuses on the study of Mary, the Mother of God. Our Lady Queen of Peace Chapel is open during school hours for adoration or prayer. We attend Mass monthly and have 2 annual penance services, one during Advent and one during Lent.
Delone Catholic students must complete 20 hours of service called Works of Mercy each year. There are 3 categories for Works of Mercy service hours: church, community, and school. Our Spiritual Life office posts many opportunities for students to earn service hours in these areas. Other spiritual life activities include class retreats, youth rallies, peer ministry, and Respect Life Club. We have a full-time spiritual life director and chaplain on staff. Last year, our graduates performed more than 11,000 hours of service to church, community, and school, underscoring our school's mission of graduating doers of the word.
This is our art classroom. Art classes include World of Art, Introduction to Art, Publications, Design Basics, Digital Art and Photography, 2-dimensional design, 3-dimensional design, and independent art. Our art teacher also moderates an art club and the Art Honor Society.
If you like to cook, you'll love this classroom. This is our culinary arts classroom, which is part of our Family and Consumer Life department. Classes in Family and Consumer Life Science include International Cuisine, Fashion Design and Construction, Child Growth, and Family Development.
This is our library. Students can come here to study, do research, or check out books. They can also take a virtual high school class here. Virtual high school lets us take elective classes not offered here at Delone, like sign language, genes and diseases, or pre-veterinary medicine.
Welcome to the computer lab. All students take basic computer apps here, which is a bit of coding and an introduction to all the Microsoft Office programs, including Excel. If you like information technology, you can also take web design, AP computer science, and computer programming. Accounting and personal finance classes are taught here too.
Welcome to the English hallway. English is a required class every year, and students can also take any of our English electives, which include Introduction to Journalism, Creative Writing, and Research Methodology. Our English teachers let us use our creative talents to learn in a unique way.
This is our technology education classroom. Tech Ed classes include Introductory and Advanced Engineering and Drafting, CAD Engineering, Mechanical Drafting, Architectural Drawing, Materials Technology or Woodshop, Electronics, Advanced Circuitry, and Robotics. If you are fascinated with how things work or like to build things, Tech Ed is for you.
We are proud of our math department here at Delone. There are some required math classes and plenty of electives to choose from. We have algebra, geometry, trigonometry, statistics, and calculus. Many of the classes we offer are honors or advanced placement.
This is one of our foreign language classrooms. Foreign language is my favorite elective at Delone. Students can choose from Spanish, French, or Latin. In Spanish, a student can take up to Spanish 6 as an independent study. French is levels 1 through 4, and Latin is levels 1 and 2.
This is our social studies hallway. Students take 3 years of social studies classes at Delone: world history, U.S. history, economics, and government. There are electives you can take too. These include sociology, psychology, world area studies, microeconomics, and international relations. Lots of fun stuff happens in social studies, which is why it's many students' favorite class, including mine.
Welcome to the gymnasium. This is where we take gym class and also play indoor sports like basketball, volleyball, and wrestling. We have mass here in graduation. We take 2 semesters of gym class and get lots of physical activity.
Everybody's favorite class is lunch, right? Well, here's our cafeteria. There are lots of choices if you want to buy lunch, but you can pack your own too. Better get here if you want that ice cream or soft pretzel, because they go fast. Wings and tacos, 2 of my favorite lunches. After lunch, you can hang out in the lobby before the bell rings to go back to class.
Welcome to instructional support.
may have accommodations, need assistance in various subjects, or just need a quiet place to study.
Welcome to our science department. Thanks to lots of hands-on experiments, students here know their way around a science lab. Delone Catholic also offers chemistry, biology, physical science, anatomy and physiology.
Many of Delone's student athletes utilize this facility. All of our student athletes have access to our athletic trainer. We have athletic facilities for all of our sports. School spirit at Delone is a big deal. Go Squires!
At Delone Catholic, our graduates are prepared to lead, prepared to serve, and prepared for life. Call us today to find out how Delone Catholic education can benefit your student.
And we're back here at Delone Catholic High School here in McSherrystown, 37-4. I don't think the outcome's in doubt anymore. Jerry's going to get, Coach Eckenrode's going to get his 500th win tonight. There's a TV station over there doing something with him now. 37, it's a 33-point lead. Anytime it goes over 40 in the second half, the mercy rule will start. And anytime it goes in the fourth quarter over 30 points, the mercy rule will start, Bill. So I think that's just going to happen here.
Yeah.
On the right. I don't know who's he starting here in the second half. Probably would. I'm sure he'd probably like to get the first team a couple more times up and down the court here. The arrow favors Littlestown, so they'll get the ball to start out. Let's see who Delone starts. It's going to be the starters: Hodnott, Vincent, Jacoby, Hughes, and McKenna Mummert. And for once, nobody's in foul trouble here. One foul for Abigail Vincent, one foul for Brielle Bachman, and one foul for Meredith Wilson. And we're ready to go. And Snyder will give it to Staub to start the second half here. Delone plays man-to-man. Ball taken away by McKenna Mummert. She goes to the basket, lays it up, and she has it. No press by Delone this time. They're back off. Ball's almost lost by Littlestown, then thrown away. And actually it was lost. The ref said she stepped out of bounds.
She was on. I think it might have been the ball on the line when she...
And actually, the clock's running right now, so it must be 35 points.
It could be. Yeah, I don't know.
The mercy rule is in effect right now, so. Three-pointer from the corner. Got it. Vincent for her first points of the night, a three-pointer from the corner. So this will be a pretty quick second half with the clock running now.
And that's it. Even when they're not pressing, doesn't mean that you're not gonna be in danger, be in trouble.
Hughes goes to the basket, lays it up, too strong. Follow up by Hodnott, not there. Ball's knocked away by McKenna Mummert, out of bounds, and Littlestown will take over. And yes, the clock.
Yeah, it is running.
It is running. So it must be 30 or 35 in the second half. Ball triggers in, but it's taken away. Hodnott has it. Hodnott goes to the basket, lays it up, and it's not there. Rebounded nicely by, was that Mummert?
Mummert.
Mummert got it and laid it back in. Double team taken away. Taken back by Littlestown. Ball inside, but Mummert takes it away. She has 10. Ahead to Jacoby, she lays it up and in.
It must feel like they have 7 people out there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I remember being that frustrated because I just wasn't that good. But if you're a good basketball player and you still have that trap get you whenever you pick up the ball.
Well, Hodnott's going to commit a foul out front. It wasn't a shooting foul. So that's going to be her first, team's first. Littlestown brings it in underneath the basket. The outcome not in doubt here. Coach Eckenroe will get his 500th win tonight. Ball knocked away by Hodnott on a nice play. She stops from 10 and hits it. That gives her 16 in the night. Ball taken away again. Hodnott's out in front of everybody. Goes in, left hand layup. Got another one. Staub gives it a long three, a little short. Littlestown gets the rebound, tries to go up. She's fouled. Number 10, Staub, is going to go to the line. I think Mommert's going to get that foul. Either Mommert or Hughes. Let's see who they give it to. Mommert, her first, team second, and the clock does stop when foul shots are being shot. Shots up and good by Staub. She'll get another one. Second shot. She got them both. Going to Mommert. Spins. Hodnott's going to take a three. Not there. Rims around. Botello gets the rebound for Littlestown, and Littlestown brings it up the court. Nice backdoor cut there by number 34, Green, and she lays it in for Littlestown. Hodnott, not there. Three minutes left here in the third quarter. Littlestown was anticipating a cut there that never came. Delone will take over. It's out of the corner, not there. Ball's knocked away from Hughes, out of bounds. Littlestown will keep it. Taken away by Mommert. Jacoby gets two more. Pass inside, out of bounds. Going to go over to Delone. Mommert, nice move with a right hand up and in, and she's fouled. Give her 12 on the night. She's going to go to the line for one more. And she gets her foul shot. Tie up, taken away by Hughes. Three-pointer, number 10, got it. Abigail Vincent with a 3. Gives her 5 on the night. That first one she made must have only been a 2. Taken away by Jacoby. Goes the length of the court and lays it in.
Now I think there's fatigue on the part of Littlestown.
Yeah.
They've been out, you know, pretty much everybody's been playing. They've tried to keep people fresh, but.
Timeout with 19 seconds left in the quarter. 30-second timeout. Delone up by 51. Big quarter here for the first team. I'm sure that's going to be the, after this quarter will be the end, the last you see of them. 22-point quarter so far. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball taken away by Delone, 7 seconds. Hughes takes it up, blades it up, and makes it. That was a 24-4 quarter, and it's 61-8. And the scoring here, Vincent has 5. It's Kobe with 10. Hodnott with 18. Bachman with 3. McKenna Mummert has 13. Maggie Hughes has 8. Schwartz has 4 for 61. And the arrow has going to Delone here. Mercy rule, if it wasn't in effect, is now. We'll be back here tomorrow night for the Delone boys playing Fairfield. Varsity only. The game's going to start at 6 o'clock. And we'll try to give you the rundown for next week tomorrow night. When, with everything as fluid as it is, we're going to have to wait and see what is and what isn't. And
there's an idea out of what's going to be next.
Plus, there's weather coming, so we won't know until we won't know until it happens. Let's just, but we'll give you what we think we're going to do, and then we'll play it from there. McCann has it out front for the Squirettes as we start the last quarter. Brielle Bachman's going to take a long 3. It's a little short. Miller gets the rebound, lays it up and in. Marissa Miller had a big night the other night against New Oxford. She has her first 2 points of the night here. Trying to get the ball inbound. We're going to have a kick from Delone. And Stahl will bring it in under the basket for the Lady Thunderbolts. Taken away by Ella Hughes. Back up the court they come. Bachman to McCann out front. She drives, lays it up, won't go. Littlestown on the rebound. Patello to the basket. No foul called. They're going to give the ball over to Delone. The clock keeps running with 6:30 left here in the game. Congratulations, Coach Eckenrode, not only for tonight, but for his whole career, Bill. You know, I mean, this was a foregone conclusion here that he was going to get it this year sometime. So Wilson has it. Bachman drives. She got a 10-footer wide open and won't go. Rolls out. They're going to call a foul on number 22 for Delone. They'll use her first.
And to be consistently successful for so long, that's...
Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's not just one night here we're celebrating. It's his whole career. Staub drives it to the basket, but she's going to be fouled by McCann. Nobody with more than one foul for the Squires. That's their 4th team foul this half. And I'll put Staub to the line. For 2 shots. Her first shot's up. She got it. She'll get one more. Second shot. Strong. Ten-footer, not there. Rebounded by Bachman. She brings it up the court. Spins out. Goes to the basket. Lays it up. Too strong. McCann gets the rebound. Gives it to Miller. Back to McCann. Bachman, that's a 2, not there. Tie up, and the ball's going to go over to Littlestown. Staub's going to take a 3, not there. McCann rebounds. Through the hands of Schwartz. Littlestown takes over. Under 4 minutes left in the game. Nice move by number 40, Haley Shelley. Leads it in for Littlestown. McCann's going to take a 3, short. Delone leads it in with Short, but it's not there. 3 minutes left. Floor must be a little slippy.
Yeah, and see, I was wondering that
Beryl Bachman rebounds, left hand good.
I was wondering if that had been called a walk, but I think
timeout Littlestown.
I think only one of her feet slid.
And that was just to make a quick sub for Delone. To get Wilson back in the game. Littlestown has called a timeout with 2:31 left. Eight in the scoring column for Delone tonight. Marissa Miller 2. Abigail Vincent 5. Abigail Jacoby has 10. Gianna Hannot the high scorer with 18. Gail Bachman has 5. Kenna Mummert has 13. Maggie Hughes has 8. And Caitlin Schwartz has 4. You know, when they put the second team in, you lose a little bit of offense.
Well,
but
they
you don't lose any
shooting.
defense, do
Yeah.
they?
But even in half court, that trap,
Yeah.
it frustrates you when you hold the ball, when you run the ball, when you shoot the ball.
You got to keep the ball moving against. You can't, just like you said, you got to keep the ball moving, or you're going to get trapped.
But then it'll also make some makeable passes, or passes look makeable that aren't. And some of our girls are so long they can get to something that you wouldn't think you could.
Yeah. McCann out front. Using the side into Wilson. Back out to McCann. Wilson gets it taken away, and Littlestown brings it up the court with 1:40 left in the game. Nice drive, but the basket won't go, and Lockman on the rebound for the Squirettes. Hughes going to take a 3. Brims out. Littlestown on the rebound. No foul. Hughes again will take another 3. Bounces around, not there. Rebound by Schwartz, not there. And I think the whistles have been put away.
Yeah.
Staub has it out front.
Unless it leaves a bruise, I don't think they're calling it.
Yeah. Ball knocked away, but out of bounds. Marissa Miller going to come back into the game for Bachman. 25 seconds left. Yeah, you can. Ball kicked by the Squirettes, and that might run the clock out. Ball stolen away by Delone. Oh, and missed the buzzer, and that's going to be the end of the game. The score is 65-11. Delone with a 4-3. Coach gets his 500th victory. TV cameras over there. We'll stay on this for a second. This probably makes, knowing Coach Eckner, probably makes him feel just a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're giving out, look at that, shirts that say 500 on. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Coach Jerry Eckenrode, and he treats us pretty well. He always gives us pregame thoughts and everything whenever I go over to talk to him. They're going to take a couple pictures over there of the team that's around for this one here. I'm sure he shares this with all the girls that played for him over the years. In fact, the JV team's in there now too, aren't they? I mean, that's...
Yeah, they were up above, so yeah, they're all down there now.
Congratulations, Coach. And final score here, 65-11. I'm going to sign off as far as the sound, but we'll keep it on there until the pictures are done taken. That's a nice photo of the players and the coaches here that have just participated in Coach Eckenrode's 500th win. Again, Delone won this one pretty easily, 65-11. For Tony Weaver, Bill Smith, Danny Smith, and Mike Knoll, I'm going to say good night.
Good night.